Hello again, everyone. Some more of my latest acquisition from Gummiapan. I've got 3 sets of dies here. Houses, and bricks. So they're kind of related. And I have a fancy for making a card from our house to yours, or new home, or something. I'm not decided on a sentiment yet, but it's going to be houses. What I thought I would do was I would have a background, a backdrop just of script. So I've got this script stamp from Indigo Blue, got a piece of scrap paper. So that I thought would be the backdrop onto which I would put my houses. I am kind of thinking these 2 houses in the front, and I'm thinking of making a frame. These 2 houses in the front and kind of a row of houses behind. I don't know if that's going to work out. It may, just may not. I don't know. But I was going to put a frame over the top. And these are some of my Presscut dies. And you can either have, well, because they're so closely matched in size, you know, the size frame you have can be any size you like, basically, starting from that difference, which is what, about 1/4 of an inch, if that, don't know, going up. So I kind of put these over the houses to see what size I wanted. I thought that's too big a frame, so I started going down. Saw that one, it's not bad, and I got to this one. And I thought, well, that's quite snug, quite like that. And those little ones might tug in like a line across the back. I don't know. As I say, I don't know. But this is a bit of scrap. It's a bit of dirty scrap, but there's a clean bit there. I am going to do my stamping of that stamp for the background. Whether I colour it thereafter, kind of anybody's guess. But I'll do that first. I think I'll use my stamping platform for this. Let's just get it out. Practically everything I use frequently is within arm's reach. Right, I'll just leave those on the side for a minute. I'll pop this into here. Do I want the flat side? Perhaps I'll do the flat side for a little bit of contrast. This is a vase on. I've got a bit of old sticky. It's a carrier sheet from my portrait. It just helps to keep things a bit still. So here's my stamp. That's the top. So I'll just place that on there somewhere or other. Because I'm cutting this later, doesn't matter about whether it's straight or not. I'm just going to do it. Okie dokie. Oh, and I cleaned that stamp this morning. I didn't dry it off. Oh, Lord. That's being clever, isn't it? Right, let's start again. We'll do the right side this side. Bring it down a little bit. Oh, that was silly. I used a stamp cleaner on it because it was a little bit stained. And I didn't dry it. That was what a mistake to make. Let's just try again. Try and dry it off this time. Oh dear, good job the paper's got 2 sides, isn't it? Right, let's go, Cisco. Here we are. I'm not bothered about this because I only need a backdrop as big as that smallest square that I just showed you. Okay. Get my little, whatever they call them. This is a tea light holder that I put a piece of felt on the bottom of, and it also is handy for keeping little bits and pieces of die cuts or whatever that I don't want to get lost. Oh, that's not very good in the middle, is it? Let's try again. It's not very good at all, actually. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Right, the middle. The joy of a stamping platform, eh? Oh, it's dreadful. That is dreadful. I don't like it very much at all. I'm going to... That can be used for something later. Let's have another bit of card. Oh, Lord. Now, this is a different kind of card from my card base. So... I'm going to have to colour this, I think, because it's not the same white. Oh, no, it's not far off. We're all right. We're all right. Let's try that. Let's try a different ink for some reason. I'm not going to clean that off, but here, this is a bit of VersaFine Claire. The other one was just VersaFine. Let's just see how we go on. I didn't like that stamping at all. It was dreadful. It's going to go onto the mat, but we won't worry about it. I don't need all of it. Right. If I was sensible, I would have turned the piece of card sideways on and then it would have all fitted on, wouldn't it? Let me see. That still looks a bit blurred to my eyes. I don't know whether it's I need to put my glasses on or what. Where's my smallest square? There it is. Do you know, I don't like that either. It's going to be too dark. I'm going to do it in grey. Okay, we'll keep going. Put it this way. Let me clean that off. I don't know whether to use a wet wipe or wet wipes are not so wet as my stamp cleaning cloth. I've just washed that out, which is why this was probably so wet. Let's try again. I'm going to try grey. The black seemed just too heavy for my liking. Right. Dry this off a little bit with a paper towel. Is it going to cover? Let's get some grey. Basic grey Stampin' Up. This is very, very, very old. Let us see. Right. Let's do it again. I think I might have to stand up and press. It's a better image though. It's not so, the other one looked almost blurred. I don't know what was the matter with it. Let's have a look. Still not very good just there. I don't know why that should be. It's the middle, isn't it? Let's have another go. Oh, dear me. I think that'll do. I think that will do. Okay. Just fold this up and put this away. Leave it in for the now, and then I know where it is. Right. Now, the next thing I want to do is to... This is my stamp cleaning cloth in here. It's Nouveau, and it's really lovely, but I think because I washed it out, it was a bit too wet, which is why the stamp stayed all tacky. Right, let's just get organised a minute. I'll put that over there. So let's cut out some houses. Right. And I'll tell you what my idea is for the houses in a minute, and I don't know if it's going to work. I just thought about it, and I just hope it will work, but we'll see. Yeah. All will be revealed in a moment. Right. 1 and 2. Okay. Put that over there. Right, 2 houses to be cut out. I think I'll cut the other houses out at the same time. I just don't know if this is going to kind of work or not. We will see. We will see. Just help if you put them the right way up. Stuck to my fingers. Bit of the adhesive on the back. Some dies, it's so hard to get the adhesive off, isn't it? Dreadful. These ones normally are not too bad. Right, let's cut out my houses. Let us see. That's not my best plate. Right, let's put the little houses in the pot. Now, I put these little houses in the pot as well. I think that's good. A pokey tool. I don't think I want the windows. I might have to sort that out. They're so tiny. Oh, there's a tiny little heart there. Oh, so sweet. Right. I'm going to throw those away for the minute. I might keep the heart. It is so small though, crumbs. Put that in there. Do I want to keep it? I'll put them in there just in case. Put them all in this little pot. There we go. They are tiny, the bits. Now, what I have a fancy for doing is this. These houses have got an edge and a middle separately, and they die cut separately. So you could have them from different card or whatever. But what I fancy doing is embossing these. I know it's going to be huge with the brick, dies. So let's get these out. I think these. I've got some brick dies from the greasery, but these are a sort of different shape, and I thought they would be very useful. Hence buying them. Right, let me find my embossing mat, which is here. And let's have the houses on there. And I don't know if I'm going to have to use the same. And I don't know. I can always cut more. I'm going to try it and see. I don't know whether to use the bigger one for both of them, but we will see. I'll just now. I'm just wondering about getting them level. I think what I will do is, can you see what I'm doing? Put that on so it is level. And then just put a bit of tape on it. Okay. That moved, so I'm going to have to put some on both sides. Right. Where's the end gone? Here it is. This may look dreadful, but I thought I'd have a go. And the same with this one. It's got some quite nice sides to it, so it might turn out all right as far as the embossing is concerned. So we'll see. We will just see. Okay. Put a bit of tape on it. Trouble with solid dies, you just can't see what's happening from the right side. Okie dokie. That might hold that one. In fact, I think it will. Right, let's just emboss these. I'll put them the other way up because I need to have the die facing the rubber mat. There we go. Let's try. Let's see. It might look dreadful, but there's only one way to find out, isn't there? Right. Looks like it's gone through quite well. I might have even cut them. We'll see. Let's have a look. The moment of truth. Let's see what that looks like in its home. I think that might look quite cute. It's an idea, really. What I fancy doing is adding a bit of colour to the die cut. Where's the end of it here? Oh, crikey, this one goes round. Where's my pokey tool gone? Here's another one. Trying to get the paper off the sticky tape. Here we go. There we are. And let's see what this partial looks like. It doesn't look too bad, actually, don't think. Take the other side off. There we go. Let's have a look. I think that looks quite cool. Do I want to colour it even? Let me just see. Let me just look. Aroma. Now, if I imagine a do you know that background is altogether too much, isn't it? It's altogether too much. I wonder if it would be too much if I did colour these bricks. Let's just try it. Let's just try it. If it's not, I can cut some more. Right, let's just colour these. Now, I fancy there's going to be my oxides again. What kind of colour is going to be? Rusty Hinge? Is that going to be brick colour? Rusty Hinge and tea dye, I think, between those two. Rusty Hinge and tea dye. PQR. I think we'll have to move my light. Rusty Hinge is here. And tea dye is down at the bottom, I think. Yes, right at the very bottom here. Okay. That's right, persimmon. Got the wrong one. Rusty Hinge is here. I thought it was a funny colour. That's better. That's more like it. Right, let's just see if we can do a little bit of colouring. Drop of water. It is so random what comes out when you do this smooshing and colouring. Let's see. Dry them off and see. Do I need to do a bit of a spray? Oh, no, I think I'll leave it. Let's just see. Dry them off. Okay, let me look again at the outsides. May have to find the middle of that. Might be in there, the chimney I'm talking about. Right. Oh, they look quite nice. Now let's have a look at this background. I think the background might be a bit too much. I just fancy script, and yeah, it's still too much, isn't it? But I had to say I had a fancy for a row of these chaps. Let me just dry this off. I could just mount them on a little strip, couldn't I? And then any colours would go behind. How tall is the smallest? This is the back I've got here, because I'm thinking of putting a piece of something across the back to join them all together. That's all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, that's all of them. May need another one to fit across the... Yeah, another couple, 3 maybe, to have a row to go right the way across. I'm still not happy with this text. It's a bit too in my face. So what's the answer to that? It's a really pale one, isn't it? Perhaps I should do a really pale. It's too in my face. Let me get another piece of card. That's been run over by my chair. Oh. Let's have this piece here. Here's another piece. Perhaps I'll do it in this ink instead. In Hickory Smoke. Perhaps Hickory Smoke would work. Let's get my thing back. Clean this off. I'm going to try again, just to see. Is that about right? Right, let's try Hickory Smoke. Where's Hickory Smoke? I've got them in alphabetical order here. Oops-a-daisy. Get all my plates out of the way. There it is. Right, here's my Hickory Smoke. Let's try this one. Oh, I may have to have a different stamp, who knows? Let's have a go. The only other one I've got really that's lighter than that is Lost Shadow. There's still a bit in the middle that's not stamped well. That's better. Now that is better, isn't it? I'll do Lost Shadow on the other side just to see what it's like. Oh, and I picked that colour up from there. Let's move it over a bit. That's fine. Let's do Lost Shadow and just see if it's just a bit of interference from the back. It's dirty. Clean one. Right. I'm pleased with the houses, I have to say. The effect of the bricks on the houses, I think that was cool. I do quite like that. Right, Lost Shadows here. Let's ride it. Can see a bit of fluff on there. That's it. Okay. Old toothbrush comes in handy sometimes. Right, often the ones that you get from long haul flights on aircraft are really good for you using for craft. Right. Let's try this one. See what we think. Right, let's have a look at this. That's better. Right, we're going to have that. That is better. I'll put that away. Just give it a quick wipe off. Right. Okay. Now then, where are we up to? I've got these. I need to just put a bit of tape on the back of these so that I can stick the frame of the house to the body of the house. Put a little bit of sticky tape. The bit that sticks out over the top I'll just snip off, but the little bit there, of course, I can use for sticking my door back in there. And we probably have a bit of a colour in there as well. So here's my other. I'm going to take the door out for the minute because I may change the colour of it. So I'm going to put it in my little pot with all the other little bits and bobs. If I can find out which is what, and yeah, it'll be a miracle. Oh dear. There we go. I probably should be more organised. Right, let's have a bit of this tape. Oh yeah. Cut off the bit that sticks out at the edges. Right. That is so much better, isn't it? That sort of stuff that's in the, almost in the distance, really. The colour of the script. Right. Now then, let's try these little houses. I think what I would do is just put a piece of skinny double-sided across, just to hold them together. Oh, this is very old. I don't know what state this is in. Before I had an ATG gun, I used to use tape like this all the time for attaching things like panels to cards and all the rest of it. And that is no longer sticky. That's going to go in the bin. Right, let's try another one. I need to go through all this lot. That's coming out from the inside. I don't like that. There's a comparatively new one, and it's been sitting next to some string and it's got hairs all over it. Oh Lord. Let's just see if this will do. Right, if I put these onto here, Is that sticky? What's going on? Have I got two pieces there? Something's not right. This is the beginning of the roll. What is going on? What's happening with this? It's funny stuff. Is that that's not sticky. Let's try it. I don't know. Don't know where I got this from. Oh. Right, let's try. I don't know what's going on here. We'll just have to see. We'll put these on. And I can put some little bits in to fill in the doors. I think this is going to probably go out the window. I think I might be getting so fed up with it that I can't be doing with it, but we'll see. We will see. Oh, look at this. It's awful. I don't like this tape. Oh, look at it. Look. It's a bit like that stuff that was in that I just sent back from, that's going to probably go into the bin. Let's take those off. I don't like it. Oh, here's a house. That's dreadful stuff. Not used it before, as you could see, because I took the tab off. I think that's going to go into the bin. Right. Start again, Christine. Think again. Right, I'm going to do what I thought I was going to do before, and that is just to cut a strip and stick them on. So if I have, let's have a bigger one. Which is the biggest? Let's just cut the edge of this. Dear, oh dear. Right, a base plate. I'll just have a little piece. Right. Right. That bit is going to be long enough to go right the way across the back of my panel. So let's just stick the houses onto here. Right. Don't know if it matters which side, really. I might be throwing this away at the end, to be honest, because if it doesn't look right, it won't stay, I'm afraid. It will have to go the way of all. I'll leave a little gap at the side because of the width of the frame. Let's use my tweezers. My fingers are too dumpy for this. Okay. This is a better idea than that double-sided tape, isn't it? I might be able to get the idea of whether this is going to work or not by just putting it behind these other two houses just to get a kind of a feel of it. And the order of them is absolutely random. Right, let's have some more. Where's my bit that I just cut that from? Let's have another set. We'll cut all of them, and then we'll have bits that we may need or may not need. Let's just see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right. those out. Okay. Put that one in there. Here's another tall one. Not enough glue on there by the look of it. That was this one, wasn't it? Okay. Don't know if it's going to look all right or not. We'll see. Let's have another one. That's probably about it, really. Let's just see. This is the smallest. Just about right. Okay, let's see. That's going to go there. This will be like kind of this. These will be in front. They could be like the other side of the street, couldn't they? Do you know what I mean? I think that might be all right, actually. Okay. Let me cut out some of this with the largest of the squares. I'll put the rest of those over. I'm sorry that these things go on so long, but I guess when you're actually doing, you know, and thinking, you can't just streamline things and just do it and do it and do it, because if it doesn't work, you change tack. That's a pretty one. Right, let's cut out this. I think I may put a piece of tape on this to make sure it's straight. Yeah. Low tap tape from Sticks to Anything, and the 2 is a number 2, and the sticks is an X. So Sticks to Anything. They make all sorts of gluey things from.
I didn't get that.
Oh,
could you try again?
No, I wouldn't try again. You should listen more carefully, Mr. Siri. You're not going to be my.
Sure I understand.
No, you don't understand. You need to listen. That's your trouble. Stick your nose in, saying you don't understand, and you don't listen. Oh, dear me. We're good mates, me and Mr. Siri, these days. Right, now I need to make a frame for this, and for the frame I'm going to use the large. I did wonder about the small one, but I think I'm going to do the inner small one and that wider one. Okay, so I need a piece of card for that. Got a piece here. Do you know what I could do? Not to waste it, I could use that other one that's not a good print. And I'm going to put some polishy stuff or something on that. This is the smallest one, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, and I'm going to have to tape these. I think I'll tape them individually so I get them square. I don't like things out of square. It's just the frame I want, not the inside. It's just the frame. All right. Yesterday my video was interrupted by the mailman, and one of the things in the package was some opal shimmers from Cosmic Shimmer. No, not, did they call them? Opal polishes, I beg your pardon. Opal polishes. And these opal polishes make completely different colours on different coloured cardstock. Like purple on one and pink on another. If you use black cardstock, one of them comes out purple, and if you use white, it comes out pink. It's really hilarious, really. Now I'm going to put some colour over that, which needs to kind of tie in with that. I'll put some, let's see what we can find in here. Let's just get it's a long thin door. There's a skinny door there. I think I'm not going to waste your time doing this. I think I'll find those in my own time. I think that's out of there. Okay. And a taller one for that. I think that must be this one. Yeah, that's there. Those were two doors. I'll colour those in. That's from there. I may not need the top ones. I will see about that. Just a couple of doors, tall, thin. There's a door. Here's a door. Put that one in there. Should stick to the glue. And what other doors do we have in here? Oh, that's the chimney from there. I must keep that. And what am I looking for? One of these. Let's take these out a moment. I think that might be the one. For there, yep. And we need another one, this one here, for this one. Is that too big? Yep, I think it is. There it is. Hope my head's not in the way. Right, there we are. Look at that, got the doors in. Right, oh no, I haven't got that one. And this one needs a bit more glue. There's one more door there, I'll find that. Right, oh look. I think you have the principle of what I was trying to get at now. I am going to put these on some foam tape to pop them up. I've got these still taped together, so I may well do cut out another one of these from another piece of card to stack up this outside to raise that a little bit. And the idea of keeping them taped together is a great idea. So I think we're going to go like that. And I think we're going to have a sentiment, something like, from our house to yours. Okay. Right, I am going to complete assembling this onto my card front. I've got a square card front here, which I showed you earlier. I think that my image, whatever, is going to go in the center. Which way does it open? This way. Okay, like this. I don't dislike this dark frame, actually, like that, to be honest. So I'll stick that across the middle, over the other side of the street. These will be Little Proud, and from our home to yours, or across the miles, or you know, the sort of thing, you know. So another ramble. I hope you've, you know, had a few ideas and will enjoy playing yourselves with the stuff that you've got in your stash. So as ever, oh, by the way, I will put my card in the community section on my YouTube page, on my YouTube channel. I'll put it on my Facebook page. I'll put it on Instagram. But Pinterest, I have to tell you, I am totally confused by. I started a second, what do they call them? Boards for Christine Stokes. And there's all sorts of cards on there that aren't mine. And, you know, I just find that a real puzzle, an absolute puzzle. So you may find some of my cards on there. A lot of people have posted my cards on pinned my cards on Pinterest many times. So they're kind of all over the place. But it's a little bit of a thing where other people can add to, and you don't know what's which. So I do hope you can get, you know, a view of my finished cards close up somewhere. So as ever, thank you so much for watching.